Good afternoon, it's Clarkson Commercials here in Glasgow once again, and this afternoon here we've got a 2007, it's a Vauxhall Combo 2000 model, so it takes a wee bit more weight. It's a 1.3 turbo diesel, very economical, and it's just off service with British Telecom, where it has been an engineer's van from new. Now I've laid out the service history there in the passenger seat, and we'll just go through that in a couple of seconds. As I say, these are engineers' vans and they are kitted out for engineers, obviously, for British Telecom, but the equipment in the back of them I'm sure is a delight to the sight of most tradesmen, and for a plumber or an electrician or a tradesman in general, I'm sure that is a very handy piece of kit. This is on a sliding rail, and the beauty of these videos is I can show you this. It actually, if you pull the right hand door here right round, that slides out by this handle here. It slides out and slides back in. It's on an upper rail and a lower rail, and it goes back in like so. Grip the handle and away you go. And it goes. Now really, we've sold vans for 32 years, we know what you guys like, we know what you guys find of use, and I'm sure that would bring great organisation and ultimately more efficiency to your working day. You or I, in all honesty, would probably never go to that expense of fitting all that kit there, but hey, listen, it's there, it's in the van, it's free with the van if you like, and that is a marvellous piece of kit, far too good to rip out. But what I would say is, if you like the van and that is of no use to you, let us know and we can certainly take it out and you can put it in your shed or something. Up top here, we've got a bazooka tube for carrying conduit or copper piping. Access it via the back there. It's also got a ladder rack to the left hand side here, and it's got another ladder rack in there, it runs right along the top of the van. Got the steel bulkhead with the porthole windows so you can see in the back. You could always blank that off if you don't want it. Something else I forgot to mention, it's also fitted with a safe. It's got a laptop safe, that was for the engineer's laptop to go in there. Very secure, as you can see by the size of the locking mechanism there. Take the key out, snap that shut, and that is used for a million purposes, I suppose. If you take cash or anything when you're out working, you can always put it in there for security. So there's that sliding rail there in situ in the back of the van, and you can see the rail at the bottom. Obviously that whole thing all slides out and comes back in again, but boy oh boy, that's useful. And look, that's the condition of the floor. It speaks for itself. It's absolutely spotless, very fresh, very clean. And the BT vans in general are without question the cream of the crop in the used van world. Ask anybody that knows about used vans and they will always speak of BT vans in high regard. Primarily because they've been an engineer's van, they've been one driver from new. It's very light sort of electronic components and work that they're involved with. They've got the full service history, and all credit to BT, they do know how to look after a fleet of vans. Now the van today has got 62,316 miles, serviced at 12,000, 28,000, 40,000 and 56,000. So there is no hiding from that. You've also got your key codes, radio codes. It's MOT until January of next year. You've got your handbook pack, you've got the logbook there confirming that it was BT who had the vehicle. And if I can just put it back in there, just show you around the cabin here. Sorry if my videoing skills aren't up to your standard, but we do our best. It's obviously not a professional production, but it certainly gets the message over about a nice clean van. Right, so that's us just about finished. So it's a 1.3 turbo diesel, very economical, 50 miles to the gallon plus anyway, and that I'm sure is a delight to the majority of tradesmen. One more quick walk round. So it's a 2007 on the 56 plate, 2007 Vauxhall Combo 2000 model. Its doors blown closed, 1.3 turbo diesel, 62,000 miles, just off service with British Telecom. where it's been from new. MOT until January of 2013, and a very nice van. But as I say, anybody